What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Durkee Chan. Today I'm coming back to you with a video about my summer fragrance rotation. These are the fragrances that I will be wearing all summer year round, and I'm just going to go over the situations that I would wear these fragrances in. Shout out to my awesome viewer Coco for suggesting this video. So first off, let's kick it off, man. Look, summer's coming. Clubs are going to reopen. You know what that means. You need a powerful fragrance to cut through all the other scents. You need a seductive fragrance. You need a fragrance that is sexy, fresh. That's a little homme sport, guys. Eau Extreme, man. The extreme version is a tonka bean, citrus, powdery blast, man. This one to me is the quintessential clubbing fragrance for me, and I can't wait to wear it this summer. Hopefully the clubs open back up. If not, we have outdoor parties that we could go to. I cannot wait to wear this to those events, man. I cannot wait. The reason why I suggest this for the club is because it's very, very noticeable. It's a very strong scent. The DNA of the tonka bean and the mandarin orange. It's very potent, very noticeable. And the hints of mint in here really, really work well with the high heat. Again, when this heats up on your skin, it's very smooth, draws people in. Ladies absolutely love this. And when you're moving around at the party, the sillage of this is unlike anything else. It just smells good and it gives you confidence. That's all I can say. So that would be my number one pick. Number one pick for the club, guys. My number two pick for the club. Y'all guessed it, man. Y'all guessed it. Or did ya? Versace Eau Fresh. Now, why Versace Eau Fresh? Well, this one is more of the beach party, the pool party in Vegas. I was gonna think about bringing in Light Blue Intense, but man, there's something about Light Blue Intense. Maybe it's the pepper note and the juniper. It's a bit too heavy for my nose now. I hate to say it. Light Blue Intense is a bit too heavy for me in the summer. I really like Versace Man Eau Fresh because it's lighter, it's more playful, and it has this very nice aquaticness right under that starfruit note that really makes it pop, really makes it sparkle, really makes it effortless and soothing and airy. And I think that's perfect when you're outside in the summer. It's really hot. You're sweating, water splashing all over the place. This is really going to fit well with that whole environment. Again, this scent makes you feel like $1,000,000 when you have this on. You can wear it to a desert and you'll feel nice and cool. So I really recommend this fragrance for going out to those pool parties, going out to the beach maybe, or just going out to somewhere where it's just going to be like super sunny. Everybody's going to be super happy and upbeat. This is a very, very upbeat fragrance, guys. When I spray this on, I feel a jolt of energy. I feel super, super relaxed, and I feel super, super ready to party. So Versace Man Eau Fresh would be my number two go-to clubbing scent, or a beach scent, or an outdoor type of party scent. It just smells like I mean, the starfruit in it is a fantastic outdoors fruity note. So I think it just really works. And again, I cannot wait to wear these two. These two will be heavily, heavily rotated this summer, wearing it to the club. I'm going to rotate these two. Allure is better in the nighttime, in my opinion. If you're going out in the nighttime to the club, put on Eau Extreme. But if you're doing something in the daytime where the sun's popping, go with Eau Fresh. It's just lighter. All right, moving on. Let's go to house party. Now, the thing about a house party is that you're indoors for the most part, and you don't want something that's super, super crazy strong, but you don't want something that's super, super weak and unnoticeable. So for me, a house party, again, you gotta bring back Eau Extreme, man. Eau Extreme is just so freaking versatile. You can wear it to a house party. But, you know, if you're overdone with that Eau Extreme life, man, oh man, you already know. Club de Nuit Intense, guys. For a house party, hear me out. in the house party, there's going to be a lot of AC bumping, right? It's going to be hot outside, but once you go inside, it's going to be kind of chilly, right? So, you would want something that has a bit of warmth under it, but still have a lot of freshness. And I think Club de Nuit Intense Man has that. It has the sexiness of the birch. It has the smokiness. I think the smokiness indoors with that cold air conditioning really, really creates a polarizing scent, and it just smells like pure seduction. You will get noticed. The AC is gonna blow it around. It's gonna project. It's gonna last all day at the house party. Did I mention that? All day. Whereas something like a Versace Man or Fresh, you might have to respray this a couple times at the beach. After 6 or 5 hours. This guy will last you all freaking day if you were to spray this and go to a house party. So, talking about house parties, this one is an absolute no-brainer for house parties, for those indoor events in the summer. It's just so freaking sexy, and it works really well with the air conditioner. It's not going to be too sparkling sweet, but it's not going to be too like citrusy. It's just really balanced. I love the smokiness in it. It gives it that extra oomph in the summer. Very, very good fragrance. Now let's move on to the daytime date, guys. You guys know daytime date. I have to give it to L'Homme. There's just something about L'Homme. In the heat, it does sweeten up a bit, but it gives you just enough sweetness to the point where it's not cloying, where it's still enjoyable, and it kind of gives you like a soothing kind of warmth feeling in the summer. Sometimes in the summer it's really, really hot and it's uncomfortable, but still, if you smell this in the high heat, it can be a bit annoying. But, if you're going out on a summer date, chances are you're going to be outside, then you're going to be inside, then you're going to be outside, and then you're going to be inside. So you're constantly switching between hot and cold, and this will work perfect for that. Indoors, it's still going to smell great. Mixes with the AC, mixes with the cold. Fantastic. And the sun's going to be out. Sunlight. This scent works very, very well in the sunlight. Again, it's another one of those uplifting scents like Versace Man or Fresh. It's a very light, optimistic kind of scent. Nothing down about it. It's a very, very bright scent. And then you mix that with the sun. On a date, the scent's also very elegant. So you bring that into a date, it's game over, man. This one is my go-to daytime date fragrance for the summer. But if you're not digging that whole ginger vibe from YSL L'Homme, another great suggestion that I would recommend is Edition Blanc. Now, L'Homme goes in the ginger vibe, ginger musky kind of vibe, whereas Edition Blanc goes in the lemony, vanilla-y vibe. And this one will be my number 2 daytime date fragrance or nighttime fragrance. This one to me is versatile for day or night because in the daytime, it has the citrus and the freshness to give you that daytime vibe, that lightness, that airiness. But then as it dries down, it gets more vanilla-y. It gets a bit sweeter. So then, because of that, it works for the nighttime dates as well. So this one to me is just like a L'Homme Sport au Extreme in terms of the versatility. You can wear it in the day, you can wear it in the night. But this one is just a bit better for those dates because it still has this elegance about it. Like L'Homme, it has elegance about it, but Au Extreme might not have elegance about it. Au Extreme is super casual fun, but Edition Blanc has that hint of elegance that L'Homme has, but then it goes in a different direction. It's more citrus based and it's more vanilla based, so it gives you this other take on elegance, freshness, and seduction. So I cannot wait to wear this some more this summer and to really, really enjoy what it has to offer and to see how it mixes in the high heat. I haven't tested this in the high heat. I know it's going to be a bit too sweet in the high heat. So if you're going for that high heat date fragrance, but you like the vibe of Edition Blanc, you like something citrusy, something lemony, something smooth, Chanel's got you covered, man. Chanel Allure Homme Sport Cologne. This one to me is one of the craziest finds. I've never heard about this fragrance. Nobody ever talks about it on YouTube. Like last year, nobody talked about it. Germany Fragrance talks about it now, so great. You know, it's getting some coverage, but this fragrance to me is it's light, but it still has performance. It still draws the compliments. It still has like firepower behind it. You know, when people think of cologne variation, they think of something very weak, something that, you know, is like, it's like water almost. This is not, man. Chanel is still able to cram high quality performance and high quality blends into this, and I love it, man. This one to me is another option for a daytime date or the office, just because it has a very semi-dry lemon smell. So that dry lemon smell is gonna evoke a more, you know, clean-cut kind of vibe, a more professional kind of vibe, but it still has that vanilla musky undertone that Edition Blanc has, but just toned down a bit. So it's still gonna give you that seduction, you know, for a date, but it's still clean enough to wear it to the office. So this one to me is a no-brainer for the high heat in the summer. I love the way it smells. I love the lemon that they use in here. It's very refined, very natural smelling, nothing too artificial. So these two Chanels are no-brainers for me in the summer. All right, moving on. Since we're talking about the office, you gotta bring in a Prada L'Homme, man. Prada, I think their goal when making this line was just to make a superior office like banger fragrance, and they really did it, man. This one is fresh, it's clean, it has that iris, but they just toned the sweetness down from the original, and they added a bit more of that citrus green freshness, and I love this fragrance. This to me, you could also wear this on a first date, but to me, this one is my go-to summer office fragrance, guys. It used to be YSL Eau Fresh, but the sage note was a bit too much for me in the office. It was a bit too playful for me in the office, so now I switched it up to Lao, and I absolutely love it. Clean, professional kind of vibe, slightly soapy, but it has that freshness to cut through the summer heat. And again, it just smells like $1,000,000. This is one of the most luxurious smelling fragrances that I've ever smelled. It smells like a dependable, clean, high quality person. So if you want to look high quality in the summer, you have to pair it with a nice high quality fragrance. And Prada L'Homme Lao has you covered, guys. So now, we talked about the daytime date. We talked about the office. Now let's talk about nighttime dates, man. There's nothing like dates in the summer night. It's just, it feels like it could never end. You know, dates in the summer are so fun. And guys, you already know. Come on, Bleu de Chanel. Bleu de Chanel is just, man. The EDT, that is. The EDT has that sparkling grapefruit note. And I think it steals the show. It freaking steals the show, guys. Give it some time. Learn this fragrance. It will not let you down. You got the quality, you got the performance, you got the compliment factor. This fragrance to me is my summer date night fragrance. It has it all. It has the freshness, you know, to cut through the summer heat, but it still has that ambroxan, semi-incense depth that is perfect for the nighttime, perfect for drawing your date in, perfect for you know, the adventures that you're gonna go at night. This one just does it, and it still smells so freaking sexy. There's nothing like fun in the summer, in the nighttime. The nights are long and it's fun. It feels like a never-ending kind of thing, and Bleu de Chanel is the fragrance that I trust to come along with me on those long summer nights. I trust it to get me compliments. I trust it to be mass pleasing. I trust it to be that extra boost of confidence, that extra suaveness that you get when you spritz this on, man. I would go 2 sprays just not to overwhelm people, but again, it's on personal preference. As some people say, don't be a sissy sprayer. Well, my take is spray as much as you think you should. To me, 2 sprays is enough. I've tried all these fragrances. I sprayed them 2 times. I sprayed them 10 times, and now I know. Okay, 2 for me in the summer is a sweet spot for Bleu de Chanel. So guys, wear your fragrances, try them out, try them with different sprays just to see, what works for you. So for me, 2 sprays of Bleu de Chanel EDT in the summer works fantastic. It gets me the results that I want from a cologne, and that's why it's my date night fragrance for the freaking summer, guys. Now, a new date night summer fragrance that I just started trying is ta-da, Profondo from Acqua di Gio, guys. Profondo. The more I wear Profondo, the more I absolutely love it. People say it smells generic. It smells like, there's no funness about it. And I don't know, man. I don't get that. To me, Profondo is pretty much, you take Profumo and you make it more aquatic. It's just so, it has that like sparkliness of a YSL EDP, but then it has the aquaticness of Acqua di Gio, but then it has like that fruitiness that you get from a Bleu de Chanel EDT. It's very interesting fragrance, man. They're both like blue colored fragrances, so I guess Acqua di Gio was trying to go for that, more bluish kind of Bleu de Chanel type of vibe. To me, it's like a mix. It's a mix of all of that. You have that sauvage raunchiness, but then you have that Bleu de Chanel fruitiness, but then you have that YSL EDP like gummy berry kind of vibe, but then you still have the original Acqua di Gio DNA. It's just so good, and it smells very fresh, but again, you're still gonna get that heavy citrus. You're still gonna get that aquaticness, but then there is a little bit of darkness to it. There's a little bit of savoriness to it that I really think will work fantastic for summer date nights. And again, I've been wearing this for the past 2 to 3 weeks, going out on dates just on the weekends, and I'm starting to love it. Love it. It's more casual than Bleu de Chanel. Definitely. It's more fun, but it's not like super strong like a YSL EDP, but it's not super weak like the original Acqua di Gio. It's very, very well balanced, and it's very smooth as well. It doesn't give you a headache. It's just nice, light, and airy, but it still has staying power. It's going to last longer than a YSL, than a Versace Eau Fresh, but man, it's freaking good. It's an eau de parfum, I believe, and man, I love it. So this one, to me, again, great performance for the summer nights. It will last you. Again, it's a very fun and playful fragrance. You could wear it to a date, but you could also wear it to the club if you want, just because it has that funness about it, but it's not overly fun like a YSL EDP. It still has that masculine edge that you expect from Acqua di Gio. So now, let's move on to some other fragrances, like going to the brunch. Brunch spot, man. John Varvatos Artisan Pure. This to me screams brunch. I mean, you got a nice shirt on, you got some nice loafers on, you're looking good. This fragrance evokes that feel, that carefree Sunday Eggs Benedict kind of vibe with a stack of pancakes and maple syrup with some mimosas. This is it, man. This is like vacation smell. This is the carefree smell, but you're still, clean cut, put together kind of vibe. So that really is what brunch represents. Again, this smells like oranges smashed with flowers. And again, that's very clean and fresh and put together. Now, if you want something a bit more fun, a bit more edgy, then, look no further. You could go with Absolute. But then I think this one, again, will work as a date night fragrance as well. If you want something, more fruity for that brunch event. Actually, this one's like kind of like a little Homme Sport Extreme. You can wear this to a date. You can wear this to a club. I just got this in the fall, so I have yet to wear it in the summer, but I can't wait to wear it more in the summer. I know it's gonna be a banger, but I'm not gonna put this on the list yet because I haven't tried it out. So stay tuned for that. So another brunch alternative is Versace, man. Pour Homme, baby. This one, to me, if Aquaman had a fragrance, he smelled like this, man. Sexy, baby. Citrusy, baby. But still refined, Now, this one, beach as well. This one screams the beach. But this one's a more put-together kind of beach vibe, It's not like the beach vibe where you go in your, one piece. You go in your Speedo. This one's more like hanging out by the beach, having brunch by the beach, going for a walk on the beach, doing stuff near a body of water. Pour Homme smells so good for that. All right, guys. So I went over the rotation. Now let's just boil it down, man. My favorite daytime summer fragrances. Let's just line it up. You got O Sport. Smells like Abercrombie and Fitch Fierce, but just lighter and fresher. Gotta have that one. John Varvatos Artisan Pure. Chanel Cologne. Man, fresh, man. Sexy, sexy, sexy. Now let's talk about favorite nighttime fragrances for the summer. Has to be Bleu de Chanel EDT. It has to be there. No brainer. Allure Homme Sport Eau Extreme. Always, always, always a favorite of mine. And guys, you guessed it. You've guessed it. Club de Nuit Intense, man. One of my favorite fragrances of all time, actually. Top five. Top five, definitely. Well, that's pretty much it, guys. That's my rotation for the summer. Let me know what you guys are going to be wearing this summer for all those different events. I would love to know, guys. I'm continuing to grow my fragrance knowledge, and I love learning about, what you guys like to wear. I love hearing all your guys' feedback. So I really do appreciate everything, guys, and I really hope this helped you, get an idea of what fragrances to wear in the summer. Other than that, peace out, guys.